So, have you noticed how absolutely everyone is suddenly talking about AI, yet almost no one actually explains it simply, right? It's like if artificial intelligence has felt like this loud, super confusing conversation happening completely without you, just filled with endless jargon and breathless hype. Well, take a breath. You are in exactly the right place. Welcome to this explainer. My promise to you today is a calm, crystal clear path forward. You literally do not need an engineering degree, you don't need to know how to code, and you honestly don't even need to be a quote-unquote tech person to get this. The guide we're drawing from today is AI Made Simple by Dean Britter. Dean is a founder of Brite Tech Lifestyle, and he's basically spent years making tech make sense for everyday people. He wrote this specifically for the folks that the tech industry usually just leaves behind. It's the ultimate jargon-free guide, and it's designed to take you from feeling completely overwhelmed to being a totally confident, capable user of what is arguably the most important technology of our time. So, our core mission for this explainer today? It's simple. We're turning complexity into clarity. We're going to strip away all that intimidating terminology and look at what AI actually is, how it works in plain English, I promise, and most importantly, how you can use it to genuinely improve your daily life. Here is our roadmap for the journey today. First, the AI era is here. Then, AI without the jargon. Next, meet your AI assistants. After that, practical uses and opportunities. Then we'll cover AI safety and smart rules. And finally, your 30-day action plan. Let's just take this one logical, bite-sized step at a time. All right, section 1. The AI era is here. AI is already in your daily life. The surprising truth is, you're actually already using it every single day. Whether it's your phone unlocking with Face ID, Netflix magically recommending your next binge watch, or Google Maps predicting your traffic route. You see, AI isn't some overnight magic trick. It's a steady, decades-long evolution. I mean, it started way back in the 1950s when British mathematician Alan Turing asked, "Can machines think?" Then, by the 1990s, the internet gave us the massive amounts of data that computers actually needed to learn. The 2010s brought a revolution called deep learning, which is where AI got incredibly good at things like recognizing images and translating languages. And now, here in the 2020s, we have generative AI. These are tools that literally anyone can talk to for free. Moving right along to section 2, AI without the jargon, demystifying how it works. We are going to completely banish the confusing tech terms here, starting with how this technology actually functions. Okay, so to really get AI, you have to understand the old way computers worked. Traditional computers, they follow fixed rules. Imagine teaching a child to make a cup of tea by giving them a super rigid rule book. Boil water, put bag in cup, pour water. It works perfectly, right? Well, until the tea bag splits, or someone moves the cups. Then the computer is completely lost. But the new way, the AI way, is totally different. Instead of following fixed rules, AI learns patterns from millions of examples. And that brings us to a crucial concept: machine learning. Rather than rules, the computer is given data and makes predictions. If it's wrong, it adjusts. Think of it kind of like practicing throwing a dart. You throw, you see where it lands, you adjust your aim, and you throw again. Over thousands of throws, your accuracy gets way better. AI does this exact cycle, but it's adjusting its internal connections billions of times at enormous speeds until it becomes highly accurate. Now, you might hear the term large language model, or LLM. This is the tech behind chatbots. An LLM is simply an AI that has read a vast amount of human text. We're talking books, articles, websites, and it's learned the patterns of human language. So when you type a question into a tool like ChatGPT, it isn't thinking in the human sense. It is just incredibly good at predicting word by word what the most useful and coherent response should be, based on absolutely everything it's learned. Which naturally brings us to a massive question: is AI actually intelligent? Well, the short answer is that AI is a remarkably talented mimic. It's a wildly powerful tool that can write fluently and process data at incredible speeds, but it doesn't possess genuine feelings, intentions, or lived human experience. When an AI writes a beautiful poem, it isn't actually moved by the words. It's performing sophisticated pattern matching. It's a tool, just like a hammer that can build a house or break a window, depending entirely on the human swinging it. Okay, section 3, meet your AI assistants, the major platforms. Let's take a look at the specific, highly capable tools available to you right now, today, mostly for free. So here is your quick cheat sheet comparing the big 3 platforms. First up is ChatGPT by OpenAI. This is the one that really started the revolution. It's incredibly conversational, super user-friendly, and just great for drafting emails or brainstorming. Next is Google Gemini. Now, because it's tied to Google, it is fantastic for live web searches and integrating with things you already use, like Gmail and Google Docs. And finally, there is Claude by Anthropic. Claude is known for being exceptionally thoughtful, really careful with nuance, and it is absolutely brilliant at reading and summarizing incredibly long documents or PDFs.
Let's dive into Section 4, Practical Uses and Opportunities, Saving Time and Earning Money. Whether you're drafting a complaint to your broadband provider, translating confusing medical jargon, or instantly planning a 10-day trip to Japan, these tools offer immediate, tangible value.
And you know what? AI is also an infinitely patient teacher. You can use incredible prompts designed specifically for tools like Claude, sourced directly from a brilliant infographic guide. You can literally type, act as a world-class teacher, and create a 30-day roadmap to master marketing. Or maybe, teach me this concept as if I'm a complete beginner. You can even ask it to summarize the most important lessons from the top 20 books on any topic. It totally democratizes access to personalized expertise, letting you learn faster and think deeper. But AI isn't just about saving time. It's about real opportunities to earn. Look closely at the clean, professional branding for Brite Tech Lifestyle. Small businesses and freelancers are using AI to generate polished copy, manage social media, and provide virtual assistants to maintain high-quality brands just like this one. Take Barbara from the book, for example. She's a 63-year-old retired HR professional who now works 15 hours a week as a virtual assistant. She uses AI to manage emails and newsletters for small businesses. There are folks selling AI-generated art on Etsy or writing freelance content where the AI does the heavy lifting of drafting and the human provides the vital editing and quality control. It's a game changer. All right, Section 5, AI Safety and Smart Rules, Navigating the Risks. Like all powerful tools, AI comes with risks, but we don't need doomsday panic here. We just need smart navigation. The absolutely most important concept to understand here is the hallucination. This is when an AI confidently invents details or produces incorrect facts. Remember, it's predicting the next word, right? It's not checking an encyclopedia. It might invent a book title or a historical event and state it with absolute confidence. This is exactly why you must always verify important information, especially medical, legal, or financial details, from a reliable, independent source. AI is your assistant, not an infallible authority. You also really need to set up smart guardrails. Sadly, AI has made scams a lot more sophisticated. Criminals can literally clone a voice from a short social media clip. So if you get a terrifying call from a loved one begging for money, hang up and call them back on the number you know. Watch out for deepfake videos making outrageous claims and impeccable phishing emails. And crucially, never share sensitive personal data like your bank details or private medical history with a chatbot. Just don't do it. Finally, we reach Section 6, your 30-day action plan, from curious to capable. Because knowledge without action is just trivia, right? So here is a gentle plan to get you started using AI in just 20 to 30 minutes a day. Here is exactly how you do it. Week 1 is just getting comfortable. Create a free ChatGPT account and simply type, "Hello, I am new to AI. What can you help me with?" Ask for some book recommendations or even a poem. Then week 2 is getting practical. Ask the AI to draft an email you actually need to send, or have it compared to financial options. Week 3 is getting skilled. This is where you practice giving better, more specific prompts and having a real back-and-forth dialogue. Finally, week 4 is getting ambitious. Research a small side project, like maybe starting a blog, and let AI be your creative partner. As Dean Britter writes, AI is a tool. You are the intelligence. It can compute, it can write, and it can research at extraordinary speeds, but it does not know your life, your values, or your wisdom. You bring the purpose. So if this technology can process the entirety of human knowledge in seconds, the only real question left is, what will you choose to build with it tomorrow? Thank you for joining this explainer.